PSS-Pass came to Madeira for the Digital Transformation Summit through F6's organization of this DPP workshop, where we brought together these different projects to show that we are all working towards the same goal, which is making circularity a more common reality within the manufacturing industry.
We call ourselves the 5G Islands. We are a perfect real lab for all the companies around the world to come here and test their products and test their services. Smaller scale, but in Europe with the same regulations and with stability, which is very important in these times of conflict all around the world.
But we need to talk each other, to put together energies, resources in a way to allow to go a step forward. So exchange experience, share information, knowledge, this is very important. Otherwise we risk to create a digital infrastructure and areas that they don't speak each other.
The first step will be to guarantee that the human is involved in the process of working with DPP. He can actually see the value of working with DPP, and only with this we actually can be sure that the technology evolves and that we will have something that in the future can work.
In our project, we have different stakeholders, different partners across the value chain. They help us with their experiences, with their business experiences. I mean, they share their business experiences with us. That helps us to know their pain points, to know the positives and negatives, and how to practically implement the circular economy strategies for the furniture sector in our project.
Well, I think that this is key for every project to have in mind a broad network of partners, because at the end we don't have all the expertise. So I think that the key point is to include people whose expertise are complementary and who can bring the true value to these types of projects. In this case, in the circularity approach, it's very important not only to have the research and digital parts, but also to consider the standards. For example, in Data for Circ, we include DIN for having in mind the standardization and the integration of our tools within the regulatory landscape of Europe, and also to have always in mind the innovative approach that are needed from the European landscape. So I think that this is, overall, the key points of this collaboration between different actors to bring the expertise together and to ensure that the tools are not just innovative, but also adapted by the workforce and so on.
I would say that digital product passports are market-driven innovations. So other than focusing on legal compliance, we're actually making sure, first, that the consumer has the most accessible data possible, and secondly, that the entire value chain of the product can be as optimized as possible. So I would say that any part of the entire value chain is actually beneficiary of the digital product passport.